You know, eating healthy is just way too expensive. It's kind of for the exquisite, elite, organic, whole food shoppers, not for the rest of us who have more of a piggly wiggly budget. And this was one of my big excuses for years for not taking better care of myself. I just thought, hey, I can't really afford to eat steaks on a regular basis, so I'll just order a chalupa off the value menu. And as I began to make more healthy, informed choices about my food, and I had some great results from that in my health journey, I began to wonder, how much more is eating healthy than non-healthy? So I did some math. I opened up my Quicken register and I took a 4-year sample. So I took 2 years of eating cheap, processed box food. So think of things like pizza and boxed cookies and sports drinks. And I compared it with a 2-year sample of eating more healthy food. So think grass-fed steaks and organic vegetables and kombucha. So here's what I found out. It is more expensive to eat healthy food than non-healthy food. Newsflash, right? But it's not as much as I thought it was going to be. So I found out that I spend $2.17 more per day on better, high quality, nourishing food than I did when I was eating all that boxed crap. So something happened to me along the way is that I began to slowly view food, high quality, nutritious, awesome tasting food, as not a cost, but more of an investment into me, into my health, my well-being, my brain cognition, my energy, my vitality, just feeling happier throughout the day. And you should think of food that way as well, that you should begin to think of food as not an expense as much as an investment into yourself. So let me illustrate with this simple math question, all right? Which of these items costs more, the 99-cent chalupa or the $6 New York grass-fed steak? Right, this is not a trick question. The chalupa costs $5 less than the steak. The steak costs more money. But think about this for a second. The steak is 100 times more satisfying with every single bite than the lame chalupa off the value menu. The steak is gonna give me energy and vitality and better brain function, and I'm just gonna be happier eating the steak. The steak will keep my insulin levels low, so no sugar crash or needed nap afterwards. Steaks are incredibly hard to overeat, so I'm in less danger of over-consuming calories and less danger of tacking on extra body fat. And maybe the best part is, after a steak, I'm not gonna be hungry in the next 2 hours. And the mediocre Mexican food item off the value menu offers none of that. It does offer about 5 minutes of mouth pleasure, but beyond that, that's about it. So taking all of that data into consideration, I want to submit to you that the chalupa is actually costlier than the grass-fed New York steak. Now, if you're still balking at the idea of spending an extra $65 per person on food, hey, I totally get that. In these turbulent economic times, we're all kind of probably looking to pinch a penny here or there, but I want to encourage you to have food be the last thing that you cut out of your budget. I know that you can be creative and find other ways to maybe cut some spending. Maybe it's 1 or 2 less designer coffees during the week, or maybe it's not another pair of shoes or another round of golf.